Hi and welcome to Knooking 101, my series all about knooking, and in this video I'm going to show you how to nook the make knot stitch. This was a special request from one of my viewers, and as the name already implies, this stitch has just one function, and that's to make a knot in your piece. But not only that, it will also give you a little bit more of a 3D look and texture, especially if you're working in stockinette, like I have it here. And I hope you can see it. You get like this three-dimensional knot where you place this stitch. I know this stitch looks a bit complicated, and the stitches itself that you have to make to get this make knot stitch are a little bit special, but it's absolutely doable to make it with nooking. And I will also give you the sequence and the stitch count for this specific pattern, where you would always have 3 knots and then 2 knots and some stitches in between. For this swatch, I used a stitch count of 21 stitches. For the make knot stitch for this pattern, it's recommended to use a multiple of 6 plus 5, and I also added 2 stitches on each side for a double knit border. So that means 2 plus 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2 makes 21 stitches. And the first 2 rounds of this pattern are made in stockinette. So the first round is all knit stitches, then we have 1 full round of purl stitches, and now we are ready to start with the make knot stitch. And we start in our double knit border with a knit stitch, and then we skip a stitch with the yarn in front, and then we make 1 knit stitch, and now we start directly creating the first make knot stitch. And to do that, it's 3 parts within this stitch. The first part would be a purl 3 together, then we are going to knit those 3 together, and then we are going to purl those 3 together a second time. I know it's really crazy, but you can do it. We take the yarn to the front, and then what I would recommend you to do is to lift the next 3 stitches a little bit up, because then they are easier to grab as a purl stitch. So to do a purl 3 together, we have to go from the side and then pick up all 3 stitches, twist your hook. Here you can also see the 3 stitches, then yarn under as if to purl, and now we are going to pull that through the 3 stitches. Now push the loop, the working yarn, a bit up, then take the yarn from the front and open up this triple stitch. So you can then start going back into those 3 stitches. And now what I usually do is I hold it right here at the top, yarn over, because now we are making the knit 3 together, and pull that through. And again, pull everything up a little bit. Keep the tension very loose, otherwise it will be too hard to get it. And now comes the tricky part, because now we have to purl those 3 stitches a second time. And for that, we take the yarn to the front, and then we insert the hook, and then we insert the hook from the side again to go through these 3 stitches, and then again yarn under and pull it through to draw up the 3rd loop. So we start with a purl 3 together. That gives us the first loop. Then we do a knit 3 together of the same stitches, which is the center loop. And then we purl all 3 stitches together for a 3rd time to get the 3rd loop. So we are not decreasing anything or increasing anything. We basically treat 3 stitches a bit separately. From there, we take the yarn to the back and continue with our stockinette, or our rounds of knit stitches. And for the pattern, we do 3 knit stitches before we then make the second make knot. So again, yarn to the front, pick up the 3 stitches that are up next, go from the side to purl those 3 stitches together, yarn under, pull it through all 3 stitches, pull the loop up, take your yarn, open this triple stitch, go in from the front to make a knit stitch, hold everything up here, yarn over, pull it through, pull it up, and then take the yarn to the front, go back into those 3 stitches from the side, yarn under, and pull through to get the 3 stitches. Then again, yarn to the back, knit 3, let's do it again, yarn to the front, pick the next 3 and pull them up, grab them from the side, all 3 of them, twist your hook, yarn under, pull the loop through, open up the stitch, go in from the front, hold it, yarn over, pull it through, and then take the yarn to the front again and go in all of those 3 stitches, yarn under, and pull it through. So you have the 3 stitches here at the top, and then we have 1 knit stitch left, and then we come to the double knit border. So it's knit 1, yarn to the front, and skip the last stitch. So in this round we created 3 make knot stitches. Release the helper yarn, turn. Now we are on the back side of our work. We start with a double knit border. It's with a knit stitch, yarn to the front, pick up the second stitch, and now we basically have to make a row full of purl stitches. So grab the stitch from the side, yarn under, and pull it through. Now here's the back side of our make knot stitch. Make sure to work the stitches accordingly. First purl stitch, then we grab the center one, which was the knit stitch, purl it, grab the last stitch and purl it as well, and then we can continue all purl stitches. Here are the next 3. Purl, purl, and purl. Just make sure that you don't have them twisted. Then we continue purl all along. And here's our last. You can also see the first and the last stitch are always like a little bit bigger, while the one in the center, the previous knit 3 together, is a little bit in the back. We just purl them always on the wrong side of our work. And then we have 1 purl stitch left. and then yarn to the back, knit one and yarn to the front and skip the last stitch for the border. And here you can also see the knots. And now comes the easy round, because this is an all knit round. So first knit the first stitch, yarn to the front, pick up the second and yarn to the back, and now we can knit all of those stitches. Now we turn. The next round is also fairly simple, because we just make the purl stitches to have the stockinette. So we make all purl stitches. Let's make the next round of make knots. Knit stitch, skip one stitch with yarn in front, yarn to the back, and then we knit 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then in the next 3 stitches we are going to make our next make knot stitch. So grab the 3 loops, pull them up a little bit, grab all 3 of them from the side to purl them, yarn under and pull the loop through, pull it up, open up the stitch, go in, yarn over, pull it through to make a knit 3 together, and then yarn to the front and go in all 3 stitches again, yarn under and pull the loop up to have your next make knot stitch. Then again we knit 3 stitches, and then we make our next make knot stitch. So yarn to the front, pick up the next 3 stitches, pull them up a little bit, grab them from the side, all 3 of them, yarn under, pull the loop through, pull it up, open up the stitch and knit the 3 stitches together, yarn to the front, go back into the 3 stitches, yarn under and pull the 3rd loop up, yarn to the back and knit stitches across, and then again for our border, knit stitch, yarn to the front and skip the last stitch. And now we basically do the same thing in the back like we had it before. It's a round or row with all purl stitches. So again, purl all the stitches in between our double knit border. And here we go, our little make knots. And then the rest is the same. We have now 1 full round of knit stitches. And then 1 full round of purl stitches. And here we go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed getting to know how to nook the make not stitch, the stitch with a very funny name. Tell me in the comments what you would make with this specific stitch. And of course, always share with me what projects you would like to see in the nooked version. For more videos about nooking and nooking projects, check out the playlists on my channel. And I hope to see you back again next time for more nooking tutorials coming. And until then, happy nooking! Have fun making this beautiful stitch!